Welcome into sportsbookreview.com. I'm Gary.
And I'm Chris.
And this is the VRBO Citrus Bowl preview. We're talking Auburn and Northwestern. Now, before we get started, sbrpicks.com/NCAAF is your one-stop shop for bowl season. Make sure that you check it out. We've got an article and videos for every bowl game, so make sure that you head over there and check it out. There is a link in the description to the article that pertains specifically to this matchup, so go ahead and click that. And they have a little more deep dive analysis on it than we are going to give you right here. But we will give you our picks at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Hey, like the video, by the way. Subscribe to the channel. Jump in the comments. We want to know which way you're leaning. Go ahead and toss that in there. Friday, January the 1st, Auburn and Northwestern down in Orlando. It's 1 p.m. Eastern time on ABC. Auburn is 6-4 straight up this season, 5-5 against the spread. Now, they're only 1-2 in their last three, and, of course, that got Gus Malzahn fired. Northwestern 6-2 straight up on the season, 6-1-1 against the number. Northwestern opened a 3-point favorite. They are now a 3.5-point favorite. The total of 46 has gone down to 43.5. If you look at just the raw stats, both defenses statistically are much better than the opposing offenses. Neither one of these offenses is really good at all. The strongest unit on the field is going to be the Northwestern defense. The prediction tracker average, the analytical average spread on this game is Auburn minus 1.25. The way for Northwestern to be able to win this game, I believe, is to pressure Bo Nix. I've said it on the show all year. If you get pressure on him, he cannot complete a pass. He's not accurate. They do have playmakers. I guess Chad Morris is going to be calling the plays for the offense. Kevin Steele, is the interim coach. They've obviously hired Brian Harsh and all that kind of stuff, but he will not be coaching the bowl game. We don't have really any opt-outs on either team for this game. So as far as playing psychologist here, it seems that both teams want to be here, and they both want to end their season on the right foot with a bowl win. Northwestern has covered 4 of their last 5 bowls. Pat Fitzgerald makes these games matter. And Auburn 1-3 against the spread in their last 4 bowls. They have not shown up in several of them. However, the last time they played a Big Ten team was in the Music City Bowl a couple of years ago. And we saw what happened when Auburn played against Purdue.
Yeah, that didn't go so well for Purdue.
No, it did not. What was it, like 63-14? I mean, it was...
Yeah, it was 40-something, 50-something to nothing almost in the first half.
First half, yeah. At halftime, it was about a 40-point lead. It was ridiculous. Yep. So, now, at the same time, Gus Malzahn called the plays in that game. He is not there. He collected his paycheck, hopped in his F-150, and he headed over to Waffle House. So, he's going to be watching from somewhere else, counting his money. I would have to lean Northwestern here. I think they are just the more fundamentally sound team, and I've said that multiple times through these videos, but the teams that don't beat themselves, I feel like, are the teams that end up winning these bowl matchups. It's 3.5, so I hate the hook here, but I don't think the hook's going to matter. I think Northwestern wins this by at least a touchdown. Is that how you're leaning?
Yeah, I'm very much interested in Pat Fitzgerald's offense in this game. Okay, so I think Northwestern's defense is going to be good. I think they're going to put pressure on them. I think they're going to keep this thing low scoring. They've done that to everybody across the board. It doesn't matter who they played. My question is this: this is a bowl game. This technically does not matter. This is an exhibition. Are we going to let him? Is he going to allow his new OC to take the training wheels off and open this offense up and just see what they can do? Because that's just one thing that this year, watching Northwestern's offense, it was far, far more improved, better, and more exciting than it has been in the past. But it still gets bogged down. I'm sitting on the couch. I could literally text you every time they're going to play. They're going to run or they're going to pass. And if I can know it on the couch, I promise you, defensive coordinators who make $1 million a year also know it. And it's just one of those things where how good would this team be if they just started looking at analytics to run their offense more? It's so funny that coaches want to run the football, but they all think, well, I got to run it on first down. No, you absolutely don't. Coaches that run the football all the time actually don't run a lot on first down because it's easier to run on 2nd and 4 than it is to run on 1st and 10.
Agreed. Agreed.
And I need Pat to get that through his head, and I need him to open these guys up. If they do that, Northwestern wins, Northwestern covers. If they don't, there's a way in which Auburn can backdoor this thing and or just win it outright.
No, I agree with you. Is there a world where Auburn can do to this Northwestern front what Ohio State did, where Trey Sermon ran for 300 plus and had however many different, because Tate Bigsby, like he's getting healthier, right? He had been dealing with injuries for the last however long, but he looks healthier now than he
they've
did.
got other running backs too. I'm not worried about Auburn. Auburn's stable of running backs are going to be just fine. And yes, that's a thing that people have been able to run on Northwestern, that actually run the football. Now, if you're a team that doesn't normally run the football, it's hard to come in there and run on them. But teams that run it have ran it on them a lot this year. So yeah, Northwestern's going to have to be better at stopping the run. And their secondary is going to be great. That's going to be the best matchup, by the way. Auburn's receivers against this DB group. That's really best on best if you want to get down to the nuts and bolts of it. But yeah, my vision for what Auburn does is very limited because I have no idea what Steele and Morris are going to do, and both of them are probably trying to showcase themselves for other jobs next year. The issue is going to be is Fitzpatrick going to treat this like a regular season game that has all the implications of this game matters, and he's going to play it tight and close to the vest? Or is he going to say, let's have fun one time and let's see what this can do, and maybe I can buy into it in the regular season next year?
I can get down with that. So we're both rolling Northwestern minus 3.5. The total 46 down to 43.5 now. I still kind of lean the under. I don't think there's going to be a ton of points here.
Yeah, it's real. When you get into 43, man, you're getting real low.
Yep.
But I'm kind of with you. The first team to 17 might win this thing.
Yeah, this feels very 21-17-ish, and that will stay easily under the 43.5.
Yeah.
So let's both roll with the 43.5 under, and we're both taking Northwestern minus 3.5. All right, reminder before we get out of here, sbrpicks.com/NCAAF is your one-stop shop for bowl season. We got bowl game articles and videos for every single matchup. So go ahead and check that out. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Hit that like button for us for sure. Or what do the YouTubers say? Smash that like button, whatever it is. Go ahead and do that for us and jump in the comments. We want to know which way you are picking this game. We would love to hear your edge on it, where you think the edge is anyway, for sure. So with that said, for sportsbookreview.com, I'm Gary.
And I'm Chris.
And we will see you next time.